toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Golden Hurricane of Tulsa. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, a team ready to put on a show. Taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the option. Now the pitch. Got the first down and more. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's great. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give on the inside. There we go. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Jordan. With the catch, it's Harding. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Face it! Under! Ready!
On the option. The pitch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Working that left side now. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together and getting this opening drive touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Tulsa's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
Let's talk for just a second here about Tulsa. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Now the play fake. Rushes on him. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on 3rd down.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Quick release on the RPO. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Double right. Check, check.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Black 24. Hold.
Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Makes the grab, it's forward. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Motion from the back. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the 1st down. Tulsa wasting no time.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. That's caught. It's Booker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
I'll coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. That's reeled in. It's Ballard. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he's loose. Take it to the house. Touchdown, Tulsa.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. USC answered the bell away from the Coliseum today with an impressive victory. The Trojans knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
The sure hands, it's Price. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
At the 30. Tulsa is third down.
On the option. Now the pitch. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter.
Slide 22. Unlock.
Give to the running back.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11.
Freedom.
On the run, it's Price. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Tulsa is third down.
The option look. He'll toss it. Shakes off the defender. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Back to pass, it's Jordan. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
6-9-1. Game score. Here we go. Clear. Clear.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Hornet. Dino.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Makes the catch, it's Hardy. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
On the ready.
They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Price. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. He's got it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Tulsa is 3rd down.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Might be changing the route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
That play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Presley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
Creates a little room. Brings into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Catch in the middle, it's Bell. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
And the offense continues to run the football. A second rushing touchdown for the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
By that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. They'll try to power their way ahead. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, this is a bad, bad shank. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. Them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
I bet it. To hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. With the catch, it's Booker. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking to pass, it's Francis. And they're not on the same page there.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught close to the marker, pitch forward. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Big guy smells it. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to go up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulsa. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Lisa, the runners, a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Using the quick game. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hardy. Turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Ringo! Ringo! Gorilla!
Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Price. On the move at the 30. To running room. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pack.
He's going for the goal line. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. The defense calls a timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal.
Cut it! Cut it! Set. Ready to go.
Tries again to get it in. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Presley. Forward down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create, sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Tulsa trying to move the chains on third and short. Defense playing a bail technique. Dropping back, it's Francis. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback making checks. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. Ball spins away. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Cut. Basic. Under. Rita. Baby.
To the air on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And the defense makes... And that ought to do it here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Tulsa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. It's Francis. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Tulsa in a tough spot here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the returner will be brought down. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Puts it out of the air. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. An explosive player in the running game as he's got the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on first and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. They get to the line quickly.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to him.
That ball's incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball.
but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
By the
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They bring the punter onto the field now. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Offense working from the pistol. The short hand, it's tees. A 7-yard pickup, it'll be 2nd and 3. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. They'll run play action. There's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Francis. He took a hit as he flew it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun. Right down the middle. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Gray. And tackled there by the defense. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Power football with the run. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
to the ground with the back. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big 10 action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Nebraska endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Memorial Stadium, and the Huskers came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
Second down coming up.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
The Golden Hurricane needing a huge chunk play to convert on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Francis. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
You know, oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's good. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
He's taken down.
These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
From the gun, running back gets the give. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
He's brought down.
They'll try to snap it quickly.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Grab behind the line. It's great. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Behind the chain. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone.
Slide 22. Slide 22. Cut it. Cut it.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And he makes the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Presley. I know he thinks he can house every return, and sometimes he just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. On the move, it's Allen. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Allen. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Francis. Unloads it downfield. Snatch it on the right. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Working the middle, it's complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! And they've moved out front through the 4.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and the dropback knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The give to the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Goes to the option. Quick toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the 1st down.
Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive.
Brings up 2nd down.
Lasso, lasso, Yankee blue. Razor, razor, ink.
Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
48-yard line.
This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Jordan. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got a man, it's good. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's good. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. After converting that 4th down on the ground, now let's see what they've got on 1st. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Gets it out fast. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Going for 6. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And what a play by the defense, right? You got the lead, but your backs are up against the wall down in your own red zone. Someone's got to be able to step up and make a play. And he delivers in the end zone, getting the INT, preserving his team's lead here late.
Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going.
Illegal block. Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Offense in a split backfield. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation that's interesting, do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at 1 loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national championship. So this moment, while it's sad and it's kind of depressing for them, could be one of the better moments of their season if they use it for good.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been